So these are the main points which we consider while making a decision whether the new enhancements or feature which we think like going to help us improve our like product and also generate more revenue. So these are the things that we will keep in mind while making a selection of features. Okay, so how much it is going to cost? Is this a new product, a catch up with rest of the players in the market? Okay, so the thing is, catch up feature is something like everybody has that feature, but we don't have, right? We to be competitive enough, we need to. There is a need that we should add this feature as well. Okay, if that is the case, then also it is considered as because our competitors have a edge on us because we do not have such a feature. Okay, we have to identify if we have any such feature, so we can like take that up also in the product roadmap. Basically, to even before getting that in, product roadmap is the end result of like coming up with least a set of features which we are going to implement in coming 1 year, 2 year or 3 years down the line. Okay, so far if you take, we had such a plans and we have executed successfully, and because of that we are able to increase our sales and revenues. I will talk about that. Okay, and are all necessary resources available for the product to be implemented? See, we know for now also we know we have so many features: biometric integration, CBSE, CCE progress report. Okay, so we have these requirements, and we know that there are customers who are waiting for these features. Okay, but do we have the resources to work on? Okay, we have a new resource here. So the thing is, always it's there might be like people will be available, we might need new people to actually work on that, but the thing is we'll have always have some existing commitment, and whenever we have time or if it is worth the effort and it is going to significantly impact our business, we might have to form a small team. Okay, which is going to like work on these enhancements. Okay, so basically these are the when we come up with, tomorrow you might come up with new idea, new feature, okay, and new enhancements. If you are going to promote your idea and say this is very much important, you need to answer to these set of questions and see whether it is really a, the product or really a feature or a model which has to be there in our product. Okay, so and then, so between 2000 and 2009, so these are the things that we have done in our product. When we started, we launched our see, our main flagship product, the main leading product is SchoolAdmin. Okay, that is the one we started this company with. Initially we were doing website designing and development, and after that we did some small survey, and somebody thought schools and colleges have real good money, so why can't create a product and services around them? And we being software engineers from that background, development background, we thought we are going to build a product. Okay, with that idea, we did some initial survey. We sent few people who went and spoke to many schools and colleges. And when we discussed with them, they felt most of them shared common feeling. One is they tried something in the past, it didn't work. The like the people who started, they did not stayed long enough to give the service, and they are looking for very low price product. There was problem from the school side also. Okay, and they are, most of them are doing manually, and some of them are happy the way they are doing currently in the traditional form, because they don't know, or they are not used to software, using software in their day-to-day processes. Okay, so we did a survey and we found that there is a huge requirement that even in our local market Bangalore, where we conducted the survey, that people are willing to invest in school management software. That is how we started. When we started in August time frame. By December we had our first, and we had a tie-up with one vendor, Shama Vidyashala school basically, and he was willing to give all the inputs about how the schools function, what are the activities, how they collect the fees, what are the main information data that they need to maintain in the admission registers. They provided the data, and with that we launched our product SchoolAdmin in 2009. By December we had a first cut version. the main the main the main feature at that point was students module and fees module. Okay, so we worked on that. It was very basic and minimal, and by January first week we had installed the product in the school and they started working. So that was the year we mostly worked on the fees module and the student module, and we tried to like cover as much as school. We had 4 customers by end of 2009. uh, Actually, 2009 we created this. By end of December we had this product, and 2010 we did few more improvements in terms of fees module. It is not ordered properly, so the ordering has to change. Okay, there is somebody who is working. Okay, my models are. It's not in my ear. I can understand. Okay, so. I didn't had enough time to like put all that and like find out. I need to find out the timeline when what we did. Fees we pretty much did it in 2009 and 2010. That is where we had school Prakriya Green Wisdom School where they had. That is when we brought the concept of slabs. Before Prakriya School, we did not even know that slabs are required. Okay, we created the slabs. We added the pre-admission module in the 2010, which is for the managing the student details who are not yet joined, who are taking the admissions for the next academic year. We added that. So most of the enhancement, we did so much work around fees and the pre-admission that to make it stable. Nowadays, we don't spend much time. There are very less number of issues. The issues that we know, they are known issues, and we do not want to touch that model because it is pretty much stable. Okay, people can live with those issues. Okay, but otherwise it is the like our if you say where our intelligence is in our product, it's in the fees model. Rest of the models anybody can build, but the fees model, the way we have built, so it is like it is it's a very differentiating model that we have in when compared to our competitors. Okay, if we come to 2011, from 2010, by end of 2010 we were talking about we need to have SMS and email functionality. So that was the trend when people are talking about sending the SMS message from the school management software. Okay, so for all the activities or any holidays, video reminders, I'll show you how we had uh, if you look at the profile, Marvelsoft company profile, what we created in by 2009 and 10, you will see at that point what are the things that we were looking as feature enhancements. Let's show that.